Starting off this week's video just after work, just got off work and back at an old site. Not really going to be here that long, just doing some looking around, because if you guys have been subscribed for a while, you'll notice that this is a very old creek that I used to walk, one of the first ones that I had walked, and it's an Illinois beer bottle. There's some pieces laying around here and there. But really got my attention was over here. Straight side Coke piece. I think from Indianapolis probably. But I'll get back to you if there's anything else around here. The only whole bottle we got here is a newer whiskey. Probably 50s or 60s. Been digging at this old spot that you guys might recognize, might not recognize from the first year of this channel. But I think I got my first bottle. It's not whole, but it's definitely most of the way intact. It's just missing the neck, sadly. It's up in there. I'm gonna go ahead and pry it out and turn back the camera on when I get back out. Alright, there it is. Just pulled it out. Like I said, neck's missing, but oh, it's Artesian Bottling Works from Martinsville, Indiana. That's nice. Wish that definitely would have been whole. It's got the A on the bottom. Dang, really wish that would have been whole. Get back to you. Well, it is currently raining right now, but I'm being shielded by all the trees and the leaves above me. A few raindrops are hitting me, not too bad, but probably gonna end it here soon. Probably gonna call it, because this ground, you have no idea, like this layer is good age-wise. It sticks to around the turn of the century, 1910s area, with the bottling works bottles and all that stuff and the local bottles. But this dirt is really hard to dig. It is like concrete down here. I don't know what it is, but the rain's pouring down. It's probably marking the end of the day right now. Getting wet, covered in sweat. Mosquitoes are everywhere. So the Artesian Bottling Works bottle, even though that it is missing the top, I can repurpose it into a drinking glass, so I will take it back regardless, so we're not going home empty-handed. So I'll get back to you here shortly. We are at site number 2 down here in the ditch right now, digging out, and it just goes to show you bottles can be dumped anywhere. And this dump happens to be in a ditch. I got a bottle right down here and a bottle right down there. I'm gonna get them more exposed, and I'll get back to you when I pull them out. Alright, this one's ready to come out. I don't know if it's gonna be anything really cool or special. Might be a whiskey. Oh dang, it's broke. That's what it is. Oh, you know, the other half is in there. That sucks. No embossing on it. It's probably just a big whiskey, be my guess. Big whiskey or a gin or something like that. Well, hopefully the other one's whole. Got another one right above the one that we were digging, but this one's closer, and I might as well just pull it out. It looks like it's got like a bit of a purple hue color to it, but figured it just would have been a pickle jar or something. That one's actually kind of neat. It's a little bit earlier of a pickle jar, or a fruit jar, or whatever it would have been. And it's got a little purple color to it. I don't know if you can see that in the video or not. Oh, there you can. The sun shining through it. It's got a little bit of amethyst to it. And I think that's machine made. Could be a little bit earlier. Definitely around turn of the century, probably. Teens or 20s. Pretty cool. Square lips. Looks a little crude. I might take it. Especially with the purple color, adds a little bit of likable characteristic to it. And I've never seen that shape before with the paneled side like that. Normally you just find them and they're just round and boring. But put that off to the side. We're looking like we're getting into a pocket down here for sure. But the one down here that I was working on before I bumped into that one, there it is. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it says root right down there, so it's more than likely going to be a beer. Hopefully a good one that I haven't seen before, but more than likely it's probably going to be Indianapolis or Terre Haute or something like that. So I'll get back to you when I get a little bit loose. Well, sadly it's a little bit broken, missing the other half, but it would have been a really nice, strongly embossed Indianapolis Brewing Co. bottle. Definitely. Probably the crown top variant, I believe, but man, that would have been really nice. The embossing on that is really, really strong. But figured it would have been either that or a Terre Haute, but I'll get back to you if I find anything else. Seems that we have got ourselves in a little bit of a pocket right here. Not even 5 seconds after I turned off the camera, I just dug that out right below the Indianapolis Brewing bottle that we just popped out. There's a little bit of a crown top sticking out. I don't know if it's whole or not, really can't tell, but it would be hilarious if this is the top half to that bottle that we just pulled out. Oh, we got another one to expose. I like it. Every time I go after one, exposing it, I'm turning out to find another one, and this one probably could be another beer bottle, but I'll get back to you when I get them both exposed a little bit more. Alright, well the last one that was right here was broken in half. Once again, that might be it, I don't know. I've at least pulled like 3 or 4 bottoms of Indianapolis Brewing Co. bottles out, so well, Indianapolis Brewing bottles here. Let's see what this one is. It's not whole. Oh my gosh. All these are just almost there or not. Which, I mean, I guess it's okay. It's not like we're missing out on a crap ton of good stuff here. It's just Indianapolis Brewing Co. bottles. But that would have been a nice one. I wonder if one of the bottoms of this. No, I think all these bottoms have like embossing or something on them. Yeah, here's the other one that I pulled out. Really strong embossing on that one too. But like I said, just Indianapolis Brewing. Nothing too spectacular, but would be nice to go home with a few whole ones. I'll get back to you if I find anything else. Guys, I just popped out a really cool bottle that I think might be possibly worth something. I have no idea. I'm not gonna overhype it, but it could be pretty cool. Let's check it out. I've been like franticing over this. This is why I haven't been recording. What is that? Distilling Co. Hainer Distilling Co. Distillers and Importers, Daytona, Ohio. That's pretty sick. Oh, it's got the tops going on it. But look at that, guys. Oh man, I wish it was Indiana, but that's still pretty cool to dig. Hainer Distilling Co. Distillers and Importers, Daytona, Ohio. Cut my freaking finger wide open for this thing. Is it blown in mold? I wonder if it is. I think it is. It might be. I can't tell right now, but I would assume it would be. Dang, that is cool. I honestly think I'm in a dump right here where the saloons probably dump their trash. If you think about it, I've been finding nothing but beer bottles and now a distilling bottle. Like, this would have had whiskey in it or something, or rye or some type of form of alcohol. Even though it's got a busted top on it, I'll still take that. That will look great in my display at home. I'll clean up real nice. That is just absolutely amazing. Hopefully there's a whole one down here, or maybe in a Boss Town flask. That'd be amazing. So I'll get back to you if I find anything else. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever found the piece to the lantern where the wick comes out the top. That's a pretty neat relic right there. And it's been slowing down a little bit after the distillery bottle. Pull a few things out. Pepper sauce, pickle jar, or whatever. Slick med. Bottom to another beer. Miscellaneous stuff here and there. Pulled out this pretty neat 12-edged paneled face cream jar, I think. That's what that is. But that's pretty neat. Never seen that before. That'll be added to the huge monstrous pile of milk jars that I have back at home, the cream jars and everything. Just pulled out this Koning Tilly opium bottle, I'm pretty sure. That would have been not too bad to have. Common, but the top is gone on it. But we're getting, pop that out back there, so we might be getting into another seam. I'll flip the camera back on if I see anything cool. If you guys ever find yourself coming across a creek like this, or a little ditch in this valley, in a valley, and it's just got glass everywhere and pieces of pottery just like this, dig it. A bottle just fell down there. Dig the walls, dig everything. I mean, especially when the rains come through and it just washes out stuff like that. Look at that. There's pottery sticking out of the side. You come back and constantly look at it and dig it. There's a Hemingway 42, I believe. Yep, Hemingway 42. Sadly, broken. I probably would have brought it back if it was intact. What was that bottle that dropped down there? Oh, we got a flask sticking out of the wall, might be. Slick. Square topped. Probably would have been a medicine or something. What's this little guy sticking out of the wall right here? Might have to go get my shovel. Nah. Before I drop it. Train's coming. I can hear the horn in the distance. I don't know what that would have been. Probably an extract of some sort. And just like that, in less than a minute, 2 bottles. And you don't have to really dig. You just walk and just find stuff sticking out. But back then, this would have been a big dumpings ground. The size of that thing, that would have been a big, like, jumbo jar or something. It probably would have been a beer or something. Look at that. That's cool. I actually just might take that. Oh, that's a find for the day just because it's got that bird on there, that blue jay. Huh, that is really neat. For that little shard to be intact right there, for that bird to be visible. That's actually a pretty cool find. Place it right there so I don't forget it. There's glass everywhere. All the way down. I'll make sure to flip on the camera if I say anything else. always walk down here after it rains, even though 99% of it is broken. There's a few stuff that might be whole, including this beer that is just modern, but you never know until you flip it over and look to see if it is. I would have been okay if that would have said Terre Haute or Indianapolis on it, to be honest with you. Just something else to bring home. I'm surprised in all this madness down here I've never found like a marble. I think I've probably found one once. But you usually don't find them. Is that Pluto water? It is. It's a big Pluto water. I think that's blown a mold too. It's pretty neat. I don't know, I might take that home. Ooh, might take that home. It's kind of cool. Maybe not, I don't know. It is broken, and it's probably like the 20s or 30s. Stuff everywhere. That would have been a ketchup. We don't want that. That would have been something. All rusted. But we're getting to the end of the trail. But definitely want to take your time looking. Figured extract. Vanilla extract. More than likely, I'll probably find another bottle on the way back up. You always miss something when you're going downstream. So, flip the camera back on if I find anything else. Hopefully I will. Just pulled out this, what appears to be a flavored soda, I think. These are a little bit weird because they literally just say Bloomington, Indiana on the base. And they don't have any embossing on the actual side of the bottle, shoulder, or nothing mid-script or nothing. I've dug some of these bottles before, and it's kind of weird. I feel like they would have just had a paper label on them, and they probably would have been a flavored soda or something. But sad that's broke, but it's nothing too special. Well, not too bad of a day, guys. We did find some pretty good bottles. Sadly, we would have had more if some of those Indianapolis brewing bottles would have been whole, but they weren't, because on top of a lot of these bottles that we were digging today were a bunch of rocks, and I dug about 10 of those brewing bottles, and that would have been 10 plus more bottles on the board to take home if they would have been whole, and a few of them were close to being whole, but they sadly weren't. Even this big Distillery bottle right here, it's got the top knocked off of it, but I took it anyway because it's still pretty impressive. And it's really cool. It's even got a mug base on the bottom as well. Then we got the Pluto water over here with the Pluto devil on the bottom. It's a big quart, I believe. And the only reason really why I took this little pickle jar, a little fruit jar, whatever you want to call it, is mainly because it's a little earlier than what you usually find, and it's got a little bit of a purple color on the glass to be able to put that in the sun and make it even more purple. And then we got this little cream jar, a little ointment jar right here with the paneled sides. You really don't find those too often out of the milk glasses. Normally you find the round edged ones, but this one's got panels all around the sides of it. Sadly it doesn't have any writing on it. Would have been cool if it would have been embossed with something. But that's all the finds for the day, plus the other half of the video where we found that Martinsville Bottling Works bottle. But if you guys did enjoy, please drop a like and a comment, and it is absolutely blows my mind because now we are past 1,000 subscribers. I want to thank everybody for that. That is absolutely incredible. But never thought we would ever reach that. I kind of sound like every other YouTuber who hits a milestone. They all can't believe it, but I just really want to take the time and say thanks to everybody. But see you next one. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.